What is going on, everyone? Jay Bryan,
Jared Washington.
and we want to welcome you to another edition of the Attention Span Podcast. Now, this week, we're going to be serious. We're going to talk about a serious subject. We're not playing this week. Ain't that right, Jared?
That's right.
We are serious all the time. All the time. I'm just kidding you all. I'm just being crazy this week. I don't know why. But, man, Jared, what's been going on, man? Catch us up.
Man, just been working, man, getting everything straight. Just trying to get my ducks in a row. But from what I can see, from what I can tell, everything's going the way I want to. It's pretty copacetic. It's pretty good.
Okay. That's good. That's good. Man, for us, stuff has been going pretty well. Apologies for the camera quality, everyone who's seeing this. Not sure why it's showing up like blurry and things, but I'm still here with you all. I look like I'm in an interrogation room. I know he did it and like hide my identity. But don't worry, it's just temporary. Everyone's temporary. Temporary. So, things been going well. Just like last time, adjusting to the new place, kind of getting in a groove. At the same time, looking towards the future, right? Looking towards where we want to go next, what we want to do next. Our our home, our children are going to probably grow up in. We're looking for that. So, definitely looking for to get a nice space that we can also love on and grow, things like that. So, uh, really busy with work, kicking it back up a little bit with the business some more. Um, just been doing well, man. Been praying every day. Well, I haven't prayed. I have prayed today, but I haven't done my normal prayer. I need to knock that out. Um, just man, just been working. Been working, man. Working on myself. I forget who said it, but if you don't know what to work on, it was a quote. It was like, if you don't know what to work on yourself. And I've definitely been working on myself.
That's dope, man.
Yeah. So, what's got your attention, man? Talk to me. What's an event that's been going on? I actually have a very interesting one. I'll let you go first.
Well, really, LGBTQ rights.
What is?
Definitely. LGBTQ rights. I've been having conversations with people, and they've been definitely opening my mind up to different, perspectives on it. And also, I
Are
would
you
say,
LGBTQ?
no.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And also,
I know you're. I know you're not. Before I ask.
also, oh my goodness. Also, parenting, just fine tuning and looking at the nuances of parenting and understanding how to be top tier, parent and be in the upper class, as far as how you take care of your child and how you show your child to the way to become, great or something in this world. That's really two things been on my mind.
What have you been doing as far as parenting? What have you been like specifically doing? Because that's also something I want to get better at. You know,
I
I'm a
mean,
good parent, but I can always improve.
for me, it's just about building moments with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like just being able to have time with them, man. That I know that the conversations that I'm having. When I talk to other people, for instance, they'll say something like, "I remember when I was 5, 6, and stuff." Well, my kids being 7, 6, and 5, it's like I'm thinking about it like, man, like I just want to get in the moments that they can look back and say, when I was 5, 6, my dad told me I was going to be the greatest. And I mean, it might not be as much of a big deal as spending time with them, but I definitely been focused on that, like giving them, the attention they deserve and giving them that, that extra that they need, you know, that extra
Absolutely.
push. Hey, Javi, what's going on?
That is my brother. We look the same. Well, that's because we came from the same mom and dad, so it's genetic. But I'll call you in a second, okay? Okay, I'll call you soon. Okay. So, man, okay, well, that's interesting, man. What's had my attention has really been self love, um, and feelings. I was thinking, I was sitting today, and one of my goals for the day was actually to review my goal book. So I have just a binder with some notebook paper in it that over the years I've used it to write my goals in. I got goals from like that I wrote in like 2014 all the way up to current, and just I see the changes and what I wanted, what I thought I wanted versus, what I ended up with and how they were resolved and erasing goals and things like that. And I always keep them no matter what over the years. I just keep the goals 'cause I want to see the progress and like what I wanted. It's kind of like a history book for my mind, if you will, and just where I was in life. Because I can tell a lot personally with somebody who's very achievement driven, me being myself. I know that that's a good gauge of where I was mentally. What was I going after? So, but I was thinking today, one of my goals was to revisit that book. So I revisited it and I look at my goals, and I was like, many of them, like they do it for me. They're good goals. Like I'm excited to get them, but they're not doing it for me to where I'm like, let's go. And I know if I have a goal like that, like let's go, I know, that's my thing. And I was like, well, and I know that's okay. I studied some of the greats that in personal development, and one of them is Jim Rohn, and he said, when he was talking about goal setting, that was one of his big things. Rest in peace to him. And he was like, they're gonna change, you know, your goals are gonna change, and that's okay. You want something one day, you might not want it the next day. That's okay. That's human nature. You want something this year, you may not want it next year. You want something for the next 5 years, but then 3 years after that, something happens, changes your perspective. So I was looking at my goals, and I had that goal, and I was like, and I wrote on in my journal. I said, what do I or what do you really want? Talking to myself, thought about it, and I was like, what would be the best thing ever? And I wrote two things. Two things. This is what I wrote verbatim: to be emotionally stable, no matter what comes my way. So emotionally healthy. That's a better word. I'm gonna have to write that down. And to love myself unconditionally. Unconditionally. Like I don't care. And that really opened my eyes. And I mean I didn't premeditate that, but it felt so good as a goal. And I know that's something I can achieve. I'm already working towards that. I've come a long way, but there's just something about self-love that um, I feel if somebody truly loves themselves unconditionally, it's like they're starting off with the world. They could be alone and they feel like they have the world in the palm of their hands, you know? And I'm not talking about being grateful for what you have. That's great. Like, that's great. I'm talking about loving yourself, specifically yourself as an individual. And again, I'm working on it. I've been working on it for years, but I know there's another level of self-love I can go to. And that's what's had my attention, man. So that kind of brings me to my what I want to talk about today. I want to really talk about emotions, feelings, and self-love, Um, first thing I want to talk about is feeling emotions, because emotions are like they're temporary, they're fleeting. You energy and motion, like that's how people they define it. Simple terms, energy and motion. It's emotion. You don't just sit in an emotion all day, every day. There are primary emotions that each person feels. Like me, I feel introspective a lot. I'm always thinking about like what's going on inside me, emotionally, physically. I'm always just thinking. I'm just that. It's just a natural emotion that I feel, or maybe it's from how I grew up. Um, so when it comes to emotions, Jared, what are some ways that you personally like to stay emotionally stable, emotionally healthy? That's important. Then I'm gonna bring in a special guest, the emotional health guru, if you will.
Well, I say definitely talking to people that are more emotionally stable than me, you know, that I feel are more emotionally stable than me.
Yeah.
Definitely meditation. Uh, I definitely use self talk a lot. Self talk, that's a big thing for me.
What kind of stuff do you say to yourself?
Uh, you're better than that. You got this. It's no problem. It's just another thing you got to deal with, and you can because you've done it before. Um, I say all of it. I say anything I could possibly think of. It might be new, it might be old, but I just use whatever I can that's positive to push me forward to the next step. And those are some things I use for sure. I mean, it's some other things, but those are the three.
That's good. That's good. Man, that kind of brings me my special guest I want to bring in. My daughter, Havana. She's one of the most emotionally intelligent people that I actually know. She's 4, but she's so emotionally intelligent. It's crazy. I wish I'd been this emotionally intelligent at this time. Yep. I called her yet. I called her, yep. So come on, Javi. So Javi, yeah. And a special guest. It's okay. They can stay for now. All right. So hold on a second, Jared. I'm gonna turn off the my headset.
He looks just like you.
Yeah,
His hair looks just like you.
I know. It's my brother.
Hey, Havana.
It's okay.
Does he have a light in his room?
Yeah, it's blue. Pretty cool.
Can we have a light in your room?
Well, not right now, but I called you. I called you here, Havana, because y'all. This is my daughter, Havana.
Hi guys, I'm 4 and my favorite color is pink and green.
Yep.
And my favorite animal is a tiger.
Yep.
I'm
And then,
gonna drive.
hey, and we've been talking about Havana. We've been talking about feelings.
So
Yep.
today that's what we're gonna talk.
Yep. You gotta talk loud, Javi.
So feelings last time I told you guys this. So sometimes people have to take, guess how many deep breaths on this little birthday thing? 5. Gotta take 5 deep breaths.
5 deep breaths. I love it. And how? So when it comes to the deep breaths, Javi,
Yes.
what does that help people do with their feelings?
It helps make them feel better, makes them concentrate and be so nice and make their attitude better.
Make their attitude better. Yeah.
And make them help and cool them down a little bit.
Can you show us how to do a good deep breath?
So let's take 5 big good deep breaths.
Okay, let's go. Yep. Good. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. All right.
Okay.
That was really good, Javi. Thank you so much. Tell everybody bye.
Bye bye.
All right.
Don't forget, subscribe to this channel. Bye. See ya.
All right. You
Bye-bye.
bye bye.
Good job, Havana.
Bye, y'all.
And see you later.
Yep.
See you later. See you later, Daddy, Mommy, Daddy.
All right.
All right. Can you hear me okay now, Jared?
Okay.
You can? Awesome. Awesome, man. So that was just a little snippet from my daughter, Havana. She's very emotionally intelligent. She gave us a great tip, right? 5 deep breaths. So we've heard deep breathing. We've heard talk to somebody that we feel is more emotionally stable than us. That's good. That's great. It's basically like getting an emotional mentor. And then meditation. Those are some great tips right there. And then what's one good tip I would say on improving self-love? Jared gave some great ones. He talked about self-talk and things like that. That was also a way to remain emotionally healthy. But when it comes to self-love, I think one of the biggest things that we can do is self-care. You know, take care of ourselves in all aspects of our life. Now, that's something that I personally struggle with sometimes. I'll take care of myself in certain aspects, but not in others. So that's definitely something I have to continue to work on. But it's something that can help you when it comes to self-love. It's a way to show love to yourself. So take that tip, take these tips, use them. You all, we always like to give some practical applications that you all can take away. All right. So with that, let's get to these announcements, man. Let's get to these announcements. Uh, Jared, Magnolia Lawn Solutions, what's been going on?
No announcements today, man, as far as Magnolia Lawn Solutions, but y'all can reach us at 601-249-9140. And you can also reach us on our website, www.magnolialawnms.net. But no announcements today as far as the lawn care business.
Okay.
And nothing else. I'm pretty much it's the same. So
Yeah, absolutely. And then for me, you all, like I said, things are kicking back up. Uh, Preparing to put together a free event to teach learner engagement, to work with some people that teach adult learners. And that's the big thing coming, man. Check me out, Jay Bryan, info at jbryanspeaks.com. That's my email. You can also check out the website, www.jbryanspeaks.com. Again, that's www.jbryanspeaks.com. One more time, that's www.jbryanspeaks.com. Man, good job. She's getting down. So, okay, we'll turn it off. But all right, you all, with that, man, y'all make sure and subscribe to the channel, comment, hit that notification bell. Man, we love doing this for you all. We really enjoy it every time we get together. So with that, again, I'm Jay Bryan.
I'm Jared Washington.
This has been another edition of the Attention Span Podcast. Y'all have a great one. Peace.